Hey friends, Marcy Schonborn here with Sedalia Designs. I'm actually here today to show you how to make one of our new DIY pieces. So we're going to be making the earrings that were designed to match this top. And the cool thing is, if you're not artsy and you don't want to make them, you can go to our website and you can purchase them ready-made, or you can buy the kit. The kit comes with everything you need to make the earrings, and I'm going to walk you through doing it right now. So these would be more of an intermediate advanced, and I want to show you, I love using the lids from shoe boxes. First of all, you can put all your supplies in the shoebox, which is awesome because then you don't have stuff laying all over and you can always find the components that you need to make your project. But also you've got little compartments here, so you could put, different things that you're using in different areas and just keep it a little more organized as you're making jewelry. And that's what I'm kind of doing down here in front of me. So the first thing that you want to do is sort everything that's in this bag. There is everything in here to make both earrings. So you divide it in half. And then what you want to do is you're going to make each little bauble, each little bead. Okay, so you've got your head pins, you've got your bead, you thread it through, and you're going to want to cut it. So you cut it with enough room to bend a nice loop. So I've got that much left. The hardest part, the biggest mistake I see when I'm teaching people, when I'm training some of our artists, is not bending this down far enough to make your loop. So you want to take this guy and you want to bend him like all the way like that. And then you're not pulling it back, you're rounding it, you're making a loop. And the loop size is going to be based on where you grab it. So if you want a smaller loop, you grab it towards the tip. If you want a bigger loop, you grab it back here. You can kind of see where this is even worn, where I make a lot of loops. So I'm grabbing it and I'm rolling it. And from there, with this design, so sometimes you may be doing that and then hooking it on something, but we're just going to close it because we're going to hook it on after we make them all. So then you take it, you close it, and there you've got your completed loop. So you're going to do this with every bead in this pack. Now, if you can't make nice loops or if you struggle, you can rebend them, you can open them back up. Don't think you've ruined the project if you mess it up. Open it back up, round it based on the size of the plier again, and just work it in and close the loop. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and made all my loops. So then the next step is you've got 4 of these little rings per earring. So we're going to build our own chain. Sometimes these are made on a chain. I think it's easier to make each loop, open this. So if you see what I did not pry it apart. If you pry it apart, you're going to lose your circle. You want to keep it in a nice circle. So you just open it like that. And then you're going to slip two. So the bottom of the earring has the light teal and a crystal, and then you close it. So that is one loop made, and you want to make sure you close it well so your beads don't come off. The next step, you're going to hook another link to this. So you're going to open another link, and then you're just going to loop it right onto that loop. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your next beads, which we did. So we did the navy. It's actually a midnight blue. So we hooked a midnight blue on there. We hooked another crystal on there. and we did an ivory on there. And then you close that guy. And you can, if you want to move one, which I want to move one to the other side, balance it out a little more, you could do that after you close it, okay? So then again, we go with our third loop. We open the loop, just like that. Same way we opened the other ones. And the third loop has, what do we have? I want to follow what I did before. So we did the hematite, the light teal, and crystal on the third loop. So the easiest way to find the loop you want is grab a pearl that you know is on it and use that to work from until you get the loop on there, okay? Then you've got your hematite you want to add. You want to add another light blue. You want to add a crystal. And close it. Okay. And again, you can move, if you want to move a couple things around, you can. And then our fourth loop and our last one. So we know the hematite was on the last loop, so we want to grab that. Oh. Okay. And there's our loop. So this one is just going to have the dark turquoise and a crystal. And now we are going to put our ear wire on it before we close it. So we slip it right through our ear wire, close the loop, and voila, your little bobbly earring is done. So be sure that you contact your Sedalia Designs consultant if you're interested in these kits, or even if you're interested in getting cash back when you shop. We have lots of different programs. If you're a crafter and you want to use some of our products, we are adding to our DIY every week, and you will get cash back when you shop. So you might want to look into that, and you don't have to run a business with us. If you want to be a consultant and run a business, you can make money from customers. Or if you just want to be a customer that gets cash back, we have that option too. We are super flexible on purpose. So talk to your consultant and see how Sedalia Designs can work for you. But there we have our little bobbly earring. Okay, so now we're going to make the other 3 pair of earrings that also were introduced this week at Sedalia Designs. They are a little easier than the bauble earrings. So we're going to make these. We are going to make these. And we are going to make these. So these two sell in a kit together, just so you know. So let's start with our little, we're going to start with our pearl hoops. And what we're going to do first is divide the kit so we know what goes with what. We're going to cut and make our beads. And so this time you're not closing it because you're going to hook it on a loop. So this is not easy with nails, but so you hold it, bring the loop over it, slide it through the hole, then you kind of have to hold them together and close the loop. You just pull the loop in to close it. And you've got that part done. So we are going to hang a little bead from the bottom. So we will cut our head pin. We want to give ourselves a little bit of a longer head pin because we're going to make a bigger loop this time because it's sliding around this part, which is bigger. So again, you bend it down. To make it bigger, you go to a larger part of the plier and spin it around. Then you make sure that you put it on the same way that you have this bead on. So we're hooking it on there. That is a lot easier to do. You just grab it and close it. So that is where we are. Then you take your ear wire, open your ear wire, slip your earring on there, and close your ear wire. So, and that is how you make those. So the other earring that is in the kit with those, you simply do the same thing, but with the crystal. Let's do that. So we thread the crystal with the head pin. And again, you don't want to cut it too short with the crystal. You don't want to clamp down with your plier when you're bending with your crystal because it is glass. They will chip, they will break, okay? So you want to give yourself even a little bit more room and gently come down. Roll it. And if you're not straight, you can straighten it out. You can work with it. And again, you're going to slip it through that loop. That's a little easier to work with because you got more to hold than the round pearl. So you hold it so, and you close it. Just bend it down and close it. And then we're going to hook an ear wire on it, and those are done. So you open your ear wire. Hook it on there and close your ear wire. Sometimes the beads want to slide down on the ear wire. You've got to hold them back, or you won't close your ear wire all the way, and then that's how you lose your earring. Fingernails are not friendly with this, so if you're an artist that makes a lot of jewelry, I didn't used to have nails when I used to make all the jewelry here at Sedalia Designs, but I don't do it all anymore. So there we go. That's done. So that was that kit. So now we are going to make this kit. And all these earrings were designed specifically this week to go with some clothes from Styles by Design. You can ask your Sedalia Designs consultant about that if you want. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to thread our pearls and make our hoops. So we're going to make the hematite one first because this one hangs in the center. I just find it's easier to hold this one first. We bend it. Okay. We are going to slip it through. Easier said than done sometimes. There we go. Close the hoop. All right, so our ear wire is closed. Our first bead is hanging on there. It's a little crooked. All you gotta do is hold it Bend it with your fingers, okay? So we have an eye pin in the pack. This is the pin. The eye pin has the eye. Making fun of myself. So you open the eye pin, hook it on the top loop, close it, put your pearl on it. Okay, hold the pearl, trim it, give yourself enough wire to bend. You want to bend it sideways because it's going to go through an ear wire and it's got to hang forward. If you don't bend it sideways, you can go back and turn it. You can move it. So you hang it on there and close it. So we are going to close it, and then we're going to see if so I can even turn it a little. What I'm going to do is grab the base of it and just turn. And now it's facing the way I want it to face. That would be a cute earring all by itself, but the top that we made this to go with has little stars on it. So we added a star charm. So you take your same little jump ring that we use to make our bauble earrings and you open it. You gotta open it pretty good because it's gotta fit over this hoop. Hang it on the hoop. Hang your star on it. Close it. And there you have your double star pearl drop earring. Very fun. These are close to 3 inches long, only 1 inch wide. Super cute, super fun. If you're not familiar with Sedalia Designs, go check out our website. We stock over 5,000 items with new items every week. And our DIY it's not brand new, but it is newer. And we are adding to that and growing that weekly. So if you are a crafty person, you might want to check us out. Have a great day.